Hello, we are here with Jake, who just closed on his new home. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jake, you're a U.S. history teacher, 11th grade at Lehigh Senior High School.
That's right.
Tell your fellow colleagues watching this, or fellow teachers in Lee County, what it's like to use Teachers Can Buy Homes.
In all honesty, it was one of the easiest processes I've ever been through. I thought buying a home would be this massive, complicated jungle. But using Teachers Can Buy Homes, it was far easier than I ever expected. And it exceeded my expectations in terms of, quality, and just the communication was fantastic. And I was never left with any doubts or any questions after all conversations I would have. And so it worked out wonderfully.
So you could feel free to teach, do what you do best. Did you feel like you had to do anything at all other than provide some documents, find a home, and...
No, not really. Not at all. It was everything that I thought would have been complicated in this process seemed to be taken care of for me. And of course I was walked through it and everything, so I was able to understand what this process actually looks like. So that was good.
We're a teaching program. We teach you how to buy a home the right way.
Exactly.
This is why when you overhear someone doing it the wrong way, you might be like, well, that's not the way I did it, so I must be doing it different.
Mm-hmm.
We advertise no fees, no closing costs. Did you come to closing with anything additional on what you had to, which is the required down payment?
No, and that was my biggest fear in the beginning. Is like, okay, how much more am I going to have to come to closing with? And it wasn't anything more than what was required for down. And so that was very nice.
Matter of fact, you got a check back today.
I did. I did. I got a reimbursement check.
So over $500 there, and you came to closing with even $100 or a couple $100 less than what you had to.
Yeah.
So Teachers Can Buy Homes. That's
Absolutely.
all we talk about.
They sure can.
Don't need a lot of money. Just have to kind of follow the program, the procedure. What would you tell people watching this? Your agent Ed Zoller, what it's like to work with him? What's just something that sticks out in the mind about something that he did?
The personal connections that would make it very, very open and would be available day or night. And helped explain things to me in layman's terms and walk me through every step of the way. And very, very kind, and not one of those guys who's out to get you. You feel like going into these processes, you feel like you have to look out for who you're talking to. With Ed, that wasn't an issue whatsoever. So.
All right, and at the end of all this, we're going to do a donation to Lehigh Senior High School. And where would you like that money to go toward?
Well, primarily, so our social studies department, I wanted to go to us. I wanted us to be able to use it. And just a few months ago, we had a Holocaust survivor come speak to us that we paid for through a grant. And so we could definitely use this money to get another speaker to come in to talk to our students, to kind of give them a real-life experience of something that they learned. And so I would definitely like the money to go towards something personal and hands-on like that.
Perfect. Something that makes your class fun to be in, and something that helps your job be easier is what the purpose of all that is. So, well, thank you for all those kind words. I got only one last question.
Yeah.
How would you verbalize what it's like to be a homeowner?
It's phenomenal. It's only been a couple of minutes now, but I'm excited and I'm ready to go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for using the program. Thank you for coming through all this with us, and thank you so much for your kind words.
Thank you for everything.
You're welcome.